Hey there everybody, it's Ben with SaunaMarketplace. In this video, we're going to be going over how to build a number 60 barrel from Thermory. This absolutely beautiful barrel kit is fairly easy to put together, taking two people probably about 6 to 8 hours to do. As you'll see in the video, I did it pretty much by myself over the course of 3 days, working between 3 and 5 hours on it each day. So with two people, it should be no problem to get it done in one. This barrel comes with a beautiful panoramic window that is 7 by 3.5 feet. This one also comes with a front porch and an included rain jacket that does a really nice job of keeping you nice and dry and warm inside the barrel. Coming in at just over 7 feet in length and over 7.5 feet in diameter, this barrel feels really spacious inside without having too big of a footprint. I'm 6 feet, and as you can see, I have no problem fully laying out on the benches. It would be very, very comfortable with an additional 3 people in the space. So I could go on and on about how great this barrel is and all the specifications, but that's available on our website. You came here to see us build it, so hey, let's dive right in. So after opening up your crate and setting the lid aside, you'll see the first layer has a bunch of miscellaneous components, including the floorboards for your front porch. We've got the rain jacket, nice and tightly rolled. We've got the bands that go around the outside. That's going to be used to hold everything nice and tight after you assemble the structure of the barrel. You'll also find the handle for your front door and a box containing the necessary fasteners for your build. Underneath that, we have our cradles. That's what the barrel is going to sit on. We also have our very first center stave as well as our finishing staves, which are going to be the last 2 staves that you install in the sauna. They're squared off, and included are some spacers that you use to close the gap once you're finally finished with your barrel. After that, we've got our sidewall pieces. Up next, we've got our 8mm tempered glass door. This door is pre-hung, super easy to install. Really like the features on that. Underneath that, we've got our 2 back panels. As you can see, the first one is pre-assembled, just drops into place for your back wall, and then the second one on this model has the panoramic rear window. Underneath your window, you'll find a ton of staves. They're channeled for left and right. There will be extras in your shipment, so you'll be able to kind of pick and choose which ones you want, and you'll use them in the building process. Underneath those staves, you'll find even more staves, along with the thermo aspen bench and backrest material, as well as some of your floorboards, the additional trim. All that stuff is going to be tucked away nice and neat underneath that last layer. Okay, so one question that we do get a lot is what kind of foundation should I put my sauna on? What we're doing on this one is a crushed gravel pad that's been compacted, and then we're using these 12 by 12 paver stones to help distribute the weight of the sauna even further. So after going through and leveling out each stone individually, I went back with a stave to check for gaps. And anywhere you see a gap underneath that stave, you know that it has to be addressed. You want this to be as even as possible. So you can see here I'm using a stave to not only check for gaps, but also to check for level from the front paver all the way to the back paver. You want to do this both ways, both vertically and horizontally on the footprint, to ensure that your sauna is going to sit nice and level and last for years and years and years to come. After your cradles have been placed, you're going to install the very first stave. This will be easy to spot because it's rounded on both sides, has notches in the bottom that align with the notches in the cradles, and the drain holes are going to go to the back, underneath where your heater will be located. Once you have that in place, come back with probably the most useful tool in the entire build, your rubber mallet. Use this to make sure that it's seated correctly, and we'll come back with fasteners in just a bit. Once your first stave is down and in place, you're going to check for square. You do this by measuring corner to corner on each cradle. Once that measurement is the same corner to corner, you know you have a perfectly square base. Thanks for watching part 1 of this video. Please like and subscribe, and go ahead and click on part 2 to see the continuation of this build.